no need to compare because we have completely different backgrounds, we have different perspectives, we have different perceptions, and we have experienced different things. We have different experiences. So, but it's kind of now it's easier for us to just like compare ourselves to others because of social media. It almost feels like it's impossible for us not to compare ourselves to others. So, and that happens to me a lot. I always try not to compare myself to others, but I can stop it. I can't help it. So every time I do that, I would just say, whatever. It's just whatever. Whatever. Just don't care. Don't care the comparison. Oftentimes, or most of the time, we tend to focus on what we don't have, or we don't have this, we don't have money, we don't have time, I am not courageous enough to do it, I don't deserve it, I'm not incapable, or these nuts. But instead, we can just focus on what we have. That will change a lot. Yesterday I was thinking is also like one of our habits. We are do that habitually. So if we constantly thinking about negative things, like negative things to come, negative perspectives, negative perception, and if you are constantly focusing on negative things, of course that will attract more negative in reality, but it's vice versa. So like we can interpret one thing in so many different ways, like for example, making mistakes are bad for some people, but there's also people who consider making mistakes are good. So it's just how we see it, how we interpret these things as. So it depends on how we see it and how we interpret these things as. So, and we can change that, and we can decide that. So we can decide it. So yeah, no need to compare, and instead of focusing on negative what we don't have, we can focus on what we have. Yep.